Hello, chain maintenance. I've been riding off-road for many years and I've always been a believer of oiling my chain, but I've now thought about it, should I or shouldn't I? And they came back with a strong yes. Clean the chain, lubricate the chain, and explain what would happen if you didn't. O-ring and X-ring is best. So there you have it. This is a brand new chain, or an off-cut of a brand new chain. It's been hanging around for ages. The O-rings always look like there's a little bit of movement in. This chain is very, very worn. Not much more movement really. But if you look at the rollers on this chain, no movement. But you look at the rollers on this chain, look, they're rattling about everywhere. So that's another issue. That's why they wear. So what I do, I whip the chain off sometimes every ride, and I'll put the chain into a degreaser bath. I'll drop it in the degreaser, give it a bit of a brush either side, turn it over, same on that side, in there a few hours or whatever, pull it out and just suspend it, let it drip dry. So I've got an old slow cooker, look at that, and that is grease, thick gear oil and Waxol. So I now warm that up till it's liquefied. Warming up a bit now, just starting to melt. I'll just leave that in there. It's not mega hot, so it doesn't hurt the O-rings. Leave that in there to completely melt. That'll get right into the chain, into the rollers, and that's how I make the chains last. I've been in there a couple of hours, so I'll turn off the slow cooker. By the way, don't use your one from indoors, missus will go mad. So I'll leave that probably 3/4 of an hour, and by then it will start to solidify and I'll pull it out and drip dry. Probably left it a bit long, so I now hook that out and let it drip dry. So the wax and grease has got right into the chain. It's a lot tighter now. It's good for a couple of runs, and I'll give it another wash. The front sprockets start to hook a little bit. This one's just starting to hook. It's not that old, but I'll probably use 2 or 3 front sprockets to the one rear sprocket. If you've over tightened your chain, it will loosen up pretty quick, and if you've got an aluminium sprocket, that's what's going to wear first. When you check your chain tension, obviously you want to do it the way the manufacturer specifies, or put all your weight on the bike across the seat and just feel how much slack. It's better to have slack and tight. Tight, something's got to wear. I also use spray lubricants. Sometimes I'll just brush a bit on the chain. Always put it on the inside, let centrifugal force spin it through the chain. So yeah, I still use all the lubes. This link is starting to get a little bit worn. The clip is starting to move around a bit too much, which I'm not happy with. It is best to have the solid link where you just peen the ends over. They won't let you down. But if you're changing chains regular, like I do, it's easy. How do we tell a good sprocket and a good chain? This is a brand new chain and a good sprocket. Can't move it. I can pull that out, nothing. This is an old chain and a good sprocket. See the difference? Bit of a gap there. So, not brilliant, but it's still just about serviceable. This one, it's a knackered chain and a knackered sprocket. Look at that, look, you can see right through it. So that's definitely getting to breaking point. So that's a good guide. Pull your chain back, have a good look.